Hey guys, Avi here, and welcome back to our iOS development series, Tinkering with Table Views. Fantastic job! So we're almost done with our application. Right now in our shopping list app, we have our table view, which is fantastic. There's a few minor things that I want to change over here, and when we click on it, we're taken to this view, which is great. Now one thing we're missing is a back option. So when I'm in this view, I want to go back to my table view. There's no way I can do that. Now one way is using a navigation controller, but we won't be learning that in this application. Instead, since we use the modal segue, which is the segue that we created, there is a function known as the dismiss function. So all I'm going to do is in our main.storyboard, I'm going to go ahead and add a button. Okay, I'm going to put it in the top left. So let's go ahead and add it to the top left. And the font for that, or the title, is going to be X. Okay, and let's go ahead and make this just a bit bigger so it's visible. So let's make this 25. Okay, so that is our X button. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to my code over here. So my view controller, item view controller, let me go ahead and drag and drop this button as an IB action. So here we have an IB action, and I'm going to call this return back. Okay. So if I want to return back to my table view, the function that I'm going to call is called the dismiss function. So all I have to do is type dismiss, animated is true, completion is nil. So let's go ahead and say no. Fantastic. So all this does is if we tap on this button now, I can go back to my table view, which is exactly what I want to do. All right, fantastic. Here's our application. Let's click on this. Here's our Apple view. Let's hit the back button, and the view has been dismissed. All right, fantastic. Now, one thing that I don't like about this application right now is that our table view isn't going all the way to the top to our shopping list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select your table view, go to this ruler icon, go down, and remove the height equals of 588. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop to our shopping list and add the vertical spacing. Now, the reason we're getting this error is because there's something wrong with our shopping list. So our shopping list right now just has the bottom space is equal to 8. It doesn't have anything else. So let's go ahead and add some constraints to our shopping list as well. So our shopping list should have our width and height standard. It should also have the trailing space. So let's go ahead and center it horizontally in the container. And let's go ahead and add the top space to the safe area. Okay, so we just added some constraints to our shopping list. Again, if that was a bit too fast for you, all I did was I set the width and the height of the shopping list. I made it center horizontally in the container, and then I added a constraint to the top of the view. Fantastic. So now our table view should be aligned perfectly. And honestly, guys, we're basically done with this application. We haven't added any constraints to this view as well. So let's go ahead and do that right now. First, we have our button. So let's go ahead and say leading space to safe area. We have our top space to the safe area. And then we have our width and our height. Fantastic. Next thing we have is our banana. So our banana should have center horizontally in safe area. It should have the vertical spacing to X. It should also have its own width and its own height. Fantastic. The next thing is the UI image view. Again, the exact same concept. Center horizontally, vertical spacing. We have our width and we have our height. Okay, so those are constraints for the UI image view. And then we have our count. So we have vertical spacing to our image view over there. We have center horizontally, and then we have our width and we have our height. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and run this. Let's see if everything is working correctly. Let's make sure that there are no bugs in our application. Great job. Let's go ahead and click on one of these. And now everything is centered in our screen. Fantastic. So that's pretty much it for this application, guys. Just like our last application, I don't like leaving things just looking bad. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and apply a design theme to everything in the next video. And by the end of the next video, we should be finished with this application. Congrats, guys. You guys learned how to use table views. You guys learned how to pass data between views. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun in this application. Anyways, thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.